Unit 5, Lesson 1. In this lesson we will learn about the present perfect, and then we will talk about countries, and then we will ask and answer questions about countries. Unit 5 الوحدة الخامسة Lesson 1 الدرس الأول. In this lesson we will learn about the present perfect. في الدرس هذا حنتعلموا على present perfect المضارع التام, and then we will talk about countries. بعدين حنتعلموا حول البلدان, and finally we will learn how to ask and answer questions about countries. وأخيرا حنتعلموا كيف نسألوا ونجاوبوا على أسئلة حول البلدان. So let's start our lesson by learning about the present perfect. خلينا نبدأ درسنا بالتحدث على the present perfect. The present perfect. What do we mean by present perfect in Arabic? Present perfect in Arabic means المضارع التام. When do we use the present perfect? We use the present perfect to talk about past experience that we don't know when they happened. So we use the present perfect to talk about past experience that we don't know when they happened. نستعملوا present perfect المضارع التام للتحدث على التجارب التي حدثت في الماضي ولكن لا نعرف الوقت التي حدثت به. So always remember, when do we use the present perfect? We use the present perfect to talk about past experience, تجارب الماضية, that we don't know when it happened, لكن ما نعرفوش أمتى صارت, بمعنى ما نحطوش التاريخ ولا اليوم اللي صارت فيه التجربة هذه. Structure. What's the structure of the present perfect? شنو هو التركيبة بتاع present perfect? We have subject فاعل plus have or has plus past plus past participle. Past participle التصريف الثالث للفعل. So subject would have, we put they, we, you, or I, plus have plus past participle. Would has either he, she, or it plus has. Past participle, we have the verb and then we have the past participle of the verb. So, for example, see in the past participle becomes seen, go, gone. Be comes been. Again, present perfect المضارع التام, we use it to talk about past experience التجارب الماضية that we don't know when they happened وما نعرفوش أمتى صاروا التجارب هادم. structure التركيبة للpresent perfect subject فاعل either they, we, you, I plus have plus past participle or he, she, it plus has plus past participle. Let's take an example. I have traveled to Italy. We have I, subject. We have helping verb, فعل مساعد. We have traveled, the past participle of travel. We just add ed when it's in the past participle. نزيدوا ed بس في التصريف الثالث. To Italy إلى إيطاليا. I have traveled to Italy. لقد سافرت إلى إيطاليا. This sentence is in the present perfect. الجملة هذه في ال present perfect. Why? Because I have traveled to Italy is a past experience. لأن I have traveled to Italy تجربة ماضية. This is one. And two, we don't know when it happened. ما نعرفوش أمتى صارت التجربة هذه. ما نذكروش الوقت. Another example. They have eaten the food. They have eaten the food. So they, subject, have, helping verb, فعل مساعد. Eaten is the past participle of eat, food, الطعام. And the sentence also present perfect في المضارع التام. Another example. She has been to She has been to Libya. We have she, subject, has, helping verb. Been is the past participle of be. Been التصريف الثالث لبي to Italy. And this whole sentence mean in Arabic لقد زارت ليبيا. لقد كانت في ليبيا. يعني هي مشت لليبيا بعدين رجعت لبلادها. Another example. He has gone to China. He has gone to China. لقد زار الصين. So he, subject, has helping verb. Gone is the past participle of go to China. لقد زار الصين. what is the difference between sentence 3 and sentence 4؟ شنو هو الفرق بين الجملة الثالثة والجملة الرابعة؟ عندنا she has been to Libya، لقد زارت ليبيا. for he has gone to China، لقد زار الصين. شنو الفرق؟ عندنا فرق في المعنى. she has been to China متى بنستعملوا الverb been معناها هي كانت في ليبيا زارتها وبعدين روحت لبلادها. for example تونس. but he has gone to China، هو سافر للصين معناها هو from Libya مشي China الصين، لكن قاعد في الصين ما روحش لبلاده، ما روحش لليبيا. so she has been to Libya. She's a Tunisian and she went to Libya and then she got back to Tunis. Number 4, she has gone to China. He has gone to China. He is Libyan. He went to China. هو سافر للصين لكن قاعد ما روحش لليبيا. Let's revise. Present perfect, we use it to talk about past experience. نستعملوه للتحدث على التجارب الماضية. We don't know when they happened، ما نعرفوش أمتى صاروا. Structure, they, we, you, I plus have plus past participle. He, she, it plus has plus past participle. Example, I traveled to Italy. They have eaten the food. She has been to Libya. He has gone to China. Now let's go to the course book. Open your course book on page 50 and look at the title. Other countries. Other countries. What do we mean by other and countries? Countries mean البلدان like Libya. Libya is a country. Italy, Italia. Italy is a country. China. China is also a country. So countries البلدان, for example Libya, Italy, China. Other mean أخرى. So other countries بلدان أخرى. Look at this question. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? I come from Libya. I come from Libya. So where do you come from? We use this question to ask about other people's countries. نستعملوا السؤال هذا باش نسألوا عليه موطن أو بلدان الأشخاص. And we answer this question by saying I come from plus country. ونجاوبوا على السؤال هذا نقولوا I come from زايد اسم البلاد. So where do you come from? I come from Libya. Let's take another example. Where does Messi, you know Messi, the football player, come from? من أما بلاد يأتي ميسي. He comes from Spain. He comes from Spain. Where does Messi come from? من أي بلاد يأتي ميسي؟ He comes from Spain. هو يأتي من إسبانيا. Let's take another question. Where does نجيب محفوظ come from? He comes from Egypt. So where does نجيب محفوظ come from? من أين يأتي نجيب محفوظ? He comes from Egypt. هو يأتي من مصر. Again, remember أمتى ما تبوا تسألوا سؤال على موطن شخص, we use the question where do you come from? من أين تأتي? And we answer this question by saying I come from plus the name of the country. ونجاوبوا I come from زايد اسم البلاد. Now look at the pictures on your course book. Picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, picture 4. What do you see? What do you see in these pictures? ماذا ترى في الصور هذه؟ We have picture 1. What do we see in picture 1? There is a mountain. There is a mountain. Picture 2. There are boats. These are boats. Picture 3. What do you see here? There are shops. There are shops. What about picture 4? What do you see in picture 4? There is an elephant. So, what do you see in each picture? What do you see? ماذا ترى في كل صورة? Picture 1, there is a mountain. This is the mountain. Picture 2, there are boats. Picture 3, there are shops. Picture 4, there is an elephant. Where do you think Where do you think these pictures are from? Which countries they show? من أي بلدان الصور هادم? Where do you think these pictures are from? So we have France, فرنسا, India, الهند, عمان, Japan, اليابان. So I think picture 1 shows Japan. Why? Because there are lots of mountains in Japan. علاش الصورة الأولى من اليابان؟ لأن اليابان مشهورة بالجبال. So there are lots of mountains in Japan. That's why picture 1 is from Japan. Picture 2, I think it's from Oman. Why? Because Oman is famous for having lots of boats. لأن عمان مشهورة بالقوارب. Picture 3, I think it's from France. Why? Because France is famous for having lots of shops. لأن فرنسا مشهورة بshops المتاجر. Picture 4, I think it's from India. Why? Because India is famous for elephants. لأن الهند مشهورة بالفيلة. Now look at these people. We have picture 1 for Emil, picture 2 from Sultana, picture 3 to Raji, and picture 4 to Yuki. I want you to think from where these people come from. Or where do these people come from? Where do you think these people come from? من أين يأتون هادم الأشخاص? Let's think. I think Emil comes from Japan. What do you think? أنا أعتقد Emil comes from Japan. من اليابان. يأتي من اليابان. What about you? I think Sultana comes from India. Sultana تأتي من الهند. I think Raji comes from France. يأتي من فرنسا. And I think Yuki comes from Oman. Do you think these are correct answers? هل تعتقدون أن هذه الإجابة صح؟ I think let's listen and check the answers. خلي نسمعه. عندنا track، عندنا مقطع نسمعه له ونتأكدوا من الإجابات. So let's listen to the audio and check. خلي نسمعه لمقطع الصوت ونتأكدوا.
Unit 5, Track 30. Where do they come from? Listen and check your answers. My name is Emile. I come from France. We have many shops in my country where you can buy beautiful clothes.
My name is Sultana. I come from Oman. I live near the sea, where you can see lots of boats.
My name is Raji. I come from India. You can see elephants in my country.
My name is Yuki. I come from Japan. There are beautiful mountains in my country.